So we've got ourselves Cryzan. He is the radioactive, the festival of football glow-up that I have decided to choose and actually finished for once. He looks outstanding, a very, very good card. He's got himself the power shot, the bruiser, the relentless, and a lovely aerial plus. Now the big question is, can he perform? He's a 5-star, 5-star. He's obviously come from a silver already, so he's very, very low on the pecking order, but he genuinely looks like one of the better ones. I know Bissek was a very good centre-back that you could get, but I prefer to go with strikers with these because sometimes you can find yourself a little hidden gem. Now, the one thing I didn't know about this card before obviously seeing him is the fact that he's 6'3" as well. He's got himself the high medium, which isn't necessarily the greatest. You'd always prefer a high-low, but at the minimum, the attacking is on the high. We've obviously got incredible pace, shooting's up there, dribbling-wise, the agility's fantastic, composure's great, physicality's up there as well, and he has got some playstyles other than the playstyle pluses. He's got finesse, incisive, dead ball, and first touch, and this is kind of the comparison between the upgrade that he's got. 17 pace, 20 shooting, 26 passing, 22 dribbling, 20 defending, and 16 on that physicality. Now, the big thing for me, he may not be the #1 rating because you can go to a 74, but he is a 5'5". Already having very good pace is always fantastic because it just goes up that little bit higher. The only thing I'm thinking with him is, can he actually do it? Because 70, whenever we've seen silvers sometimes get up there, it can be a little bit of a job, to be honest. When it comes to chemistry style, I've gone with a finisher from previously, but to be fair, I'm probably just going to keep it on because pace I'm okay with, passing I'm not too fussed, max out the shooting, a little bit more on that balance, physicality is already up there, the only thing you need is kind of aggression, but I don't think I'm going to get shooting, dribbling, and physical. I don't think, if we have a look through them, I don't think there is one that actually, what does basic give you? It gives you no balance. Deadeye will give you the passing, Gladiator is defending, Guardian's obviously dribbling, Hawk, it's pace. I mean, you could go with the Hawk, but it's still no balance. Marksman, oh, that's a shame. Marksman doesn't give you no aggression otherwise. That could have been nice. So that would probably be the only one that I'd have looked at, to be honest. So yeah, we'll stick with the finisher. We'll see what he's all about, and let's give him a go. Now, the big thing with him is he has got a lot of competition to go up against with the Drogbas, the obvious Nunez SBC. There's so many strikers, and you could say it for absolutely every position. Have we got an aerial plus in him, though? Little aerial plus. Okay, we take the corner. That was terrible. But there is a lot of competition because obviously striking-wise, that's what a lot of people are going for. Like, there is no argument that everybody loves a good striker. So you could go for any position because there is multiple in that absolute top category as we try a little bit of dribbling. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, what a finish. Beautiful first goal for him. And it always throws me because I know he's blonde haired, but on the picture obviously he's got black hair. Always throws me. But when it comes to kind of strikers, I feel like that's one of the most kind of utilized position that we've got because of many, many SBCs. Can we find him through? Get the touch. Get the shot. Oh my, what is this keeper? Who are we going against? I'm assuming he's got CR7 team of the season, but who is the goalie? That was awful. Oh, can we go? Oh, we got blocked. It's got Danzo at the back. We know he's 95. Nearly got in the way there. There it is. Oh, it's good block. Can we get a bit of pace? See what we're all about here. I want to see what this run's all about. Goes round him. Little back on the inside. Looks for the finish. Tried for the near post. I mean, he feels decent enough. Nothing crazy. That's got to be a goal. Virgil. But it does feel like he's a decent striker. I'm not... Oh, get that ball across. Get the aerial plus. Oh, my. Little 1-2 with Drogba if we can. Couple of steps into his path. Can we get that run? There it is. One round of goalie. Oh, referee! What? There it is. Back across. Get the touch. Nah, good from Thiago Silva. Being a big striker as well, it's always interesting because that's the kind of one thing that's really keeping me with a lot of these cards is the fact that they're like 6'3", 90-something stupid pace. Shooting's obviously impeccable. Physicality's down to a T. They're just the only thing that they... Oh, God. The only thing that they kind of is the big thing that you want to look at with... Oh, Virgil, it wouldn't let me swap. The only thing that you want to look at with these cards is purely down to how good they are on the ball. Now, he's got the 5-star skills, Ooh, red CR7 as well. Very flex yourself. You've obviously got the 5-star, 5-star, so that's going to be the perfect scenario regardless. So you have no option to say, like, oh, if he had 5-star skills, it'd be much better. But most definitely... What a strike. Then it's down to the agility balance, I find. That's going to be another key component that you've got. Can we find him in here? He's got there. Get the aerial plus. Second time. And beautiful. Hat-trick hero. And that's kind of where it is with these players. Because he's controlled anyway. So unfortunately, he's not got that controlled lengthy in him. He's going to go back that way. Of course he is. So that's going to be one thing that he does miss out in comparison to the likes of a Drogba. But... I'm hoping that's where just generic pace could kind of come in and really do well with the body type that he's got as such. Lovely. Over the top. Oh, is he off? I think he's on. Touch out wide. Touch out wide. Goes for the shot. Good save from Oblak. Oblak is the keeper, in fact. Now, when it comes to the actual evolution of the FOF glow up is the fact that you've got to pay the 100k or 250 points. And it's annoying because I do think with these, they should be free. It's a silver card going up to a 94, 95, but it definitely should be free. And I think when it comes to them upgrades is, I understand like the elite quartet with like the Ronaldo and the Jude Bellingham that are 95. I get that you've got to pay for them. Like that at least makes sense because it's a tried and tested player. They're gold, they've already got a playstyle plus, maybe even they get a more favourable playstyle plus, which is fair enough. But when you're going for a silver, if you've ever upgraded silvers, bronzes, you know that the body types sometimes can have a huge impact. And you can see some silvers, they could go from a 70, 5-star, 5-star. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. They could have 5-star, 5-star. They could have 99 and everything. But it just doesn't work. And that's the annoying part that you've got to pay for it. And then also on top of that, I understand that the coins to FC points is fair enough. Is he putting Vidic in after I was going to say, I mean, like, you're obviously going there. When it comes to that, I understand that they're going to put coins as kind of seemingly more because obviously they want you to use points. That's fair enough, but it's annoying that the points seems to be the best way. There's got to be the aerial plus, good save, and a second up for Cryzan as well. So it is annoying because the FC points is actually... In my eyes, obviously, if you're not wanting to spend money on the game, then that's fair enough. Like it's easier using the 100k, but to me, like £1, £2 really isn't that crazy in comparison to what we've got in promo packs as such. Like paying £35 for a pack, I think is absolutely outrageous, regardless of how much worth it they've kind of made us think it is. It is worth it in terms. Oh, get that finesse. Swing and a miss. It isn't worth it in terms of when you look at what you actually have to, what you get from the pack and then actually what it actually does for your team. But they've made it look that way in comparison to if you've played from like FIFA 13, FIFA 14, where you are opening up lightning rounds of 100Ks and spending 70 quid and barely getting one walkout. So it is frustrating for the older player because they have made it like that. Get that away from me. Go on, Schmeichel. Get your head on it, son. There it is. Power shot incoming, and it's a good save from Alisson. Ooh, good header. Into his feet, looking for the Vinny option. Like I said, in terms of... Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, no, I was hoping for something. Ooh, big challenge. Didn't manage to get anything, and we get a foul out. Okay, he does seem to be definitely going into his stride in terms of a little bit of a run in himself. Doesn't feel as blocky with the kind of right running, rather than just constantly twisting and turning. It's most definitely not a bad run, a bad kind of agility balance on him, I must admit. Oh, can he find him in? Oh, that's a terrible pass. Just got to go for the hit and hope, and yeah, that was awful. Oh, and he bags it at the end. Lovely finish. Beautiful strike again. He's gone switch sides onto his left. The 5-star weak foot really coming into clutch there. So going into the overall for him then, honestly, not as bad as I thought. I really thought that maybe he might just be this kind of overhyped, like they've got the 5'5", Brazilian, great stats, because when we look at the evolution, there's some decent players regardless, like stats-wise, they've got to be up there, otherwise what would be the point in doing any of this, to be honest? So they have at least upgraded it nicely. I do like that, I know it's 4 levels, but I like the fact that it's not like a crazy amount of games, like I think it's like 10 or something like that, and you're most definitely getting yourself a decent upgrade wherever you go. Now, I would suggest with this one personally, just going for somebody in your team, to be honest, rather than going for the best meta, because you're better off going for, say, if you're a Brighton fan or somebody from Ligue 1 or Serie B, you're going to get yourself a decent, even a Leeds card here. You've got yourself a 95 in your club. I think that is the point of evolutions that I really, really do like, because I think it's one thing that fans from the not big 10, 20 clubs in the whole world don't get a chance to get. You don't get a 95 kind of bronze Southampton left back. Like, that doesn't happen. With the evolutions, you most definitely can. So I think it is a really good thing there that I do like from this game. I just think when it comes to these evolutions personally, these ones specifically should be free. You're not paying for a silver to go to a 95. I don't like that personally. I get this one. I totally get that one. Supreme Defender. Totally get it. You're getting a Carlos Alberto up to a 95. Unbelievable. Even the Star Performer. To some extent, I understand taking an already 85, 86, 87 and putting them to the 95. I'll happily pay for that one. That's fair enough. But when it comes to the glow-ups from silvers into 95s, I personally think that you shouldn't pay for them ones specifically. When we look at what's popular with the kind of the rest of them, to be honest, that's Unleashing Potential. You've obviously got Bissek being number 1. He has actually number 2 as well. Fellaini throwing himself in the pot there. Isn't he? Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, I recognize the face. I'm pretty sure he was like the shapeshifter striker one time. He's 6'9". That is unbelievable. Now, I do think with me personally, with this one, the aerial plus the bruiser, and to be fair, Relentless can be considered for a defender, but the power shot plus for me had to be in a striker. Da Costa, forgot about him. Boniface was obviously here as well, just as good as that team of the season. So let me know down below who you've gone with. Surprisingly, not a bad one. I'm interested to see what they do on Friday for any more evolutions. Maybe we see an icon one at some point, which would be fantastic. But let me know down below what you think. Make sure you do like and subscribe on this, and hopefully I will catch you all for the next one. We have Greats of the Games coming tomorrow.